guys, this is Michelle with Athena's and Beat Skincare, and this is Tick 5 with Biofeedback. I ran the scan for the collective, in which, if you're new to watching me, I run a scan of the earth and get a read on if we're imbalanced in certain ways as a collective human race and where we're balanced and what we may need to do to rectify that. And I also give you a 5-minute free session with biofeedback to help you kind of get in balance. You can always book a full session that would be more tailored to you and what you're personally going through. You can click the link below to book a session with me. They're about 30 minutes. It actually goes longer than that. We go through some health markers and some things and a facial scan. I also am able to facially scan you to create a custom product for you, whether it's a serum, an oil, a mask, something that's just for you, that has the ingredients that you need during this time. This is a tricky time, I think, for us to stay in balance. And so this is just a free 5 minutes. You can listen to it in your office on the way to work, or just kick back and take a little bit of a meditation. And these quantum codes that I play for you will help kind of balance out where we're lacking. We have things that are very high on the scale, things that are very low, and I'm going to go through that right now. So as a collective, this means all, kind of all of us and how we're feeling. We are, our hormones, we're low on the estradiol, and that came up clearly in the session. And for those of you that kind of are following Spiritual Path, you also know that Divine Feminine is busting through to make its mark on. We have been kind of Mars, masculine, kind of ruled for a while, warlike, a bit narcissistic, me first. And the Divine Feminine is trying to bust through and say, no, it's all of us, and we need to nurture each other and ourselves. And so it's no surprise that we're low on estradiol. So when I play these codes, that'll help balance that. And that's men and women. We both have these hormones, that go back and forth of estrogens and different androgens. And so the more balanced we are in our body complex, the better you're going to just make it through this. And the better you make it through this, the better you will be in your community. It keeps going outwards, It keeps that we just can make so many changes if we're balanced inward. So I hope you find this as a gift. Also, I wanted our insulin was kind of screwed up. I don't know if we're eating a lot of sugar or sweets or things that soothe us emotionally, and cakes and, candy, and I'm guilty. I love all that stuff too, but, you try and stay away from it, but sometimes a piece of dark chocolate will make you feel better, and you got to go for it. But our insulin is getting high. We got to watch maybe our sugar intake. Sometimes dairy also has a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs turn it into sugar. So we need to be careful what we're intaking. And I know this is hard. Not everybody has access to everything that they want. But, just to be making a little more mindful choice of what you're putting in your body to stay balanced. And that's all I'm suggesting here. So the other thing that was high on our reading was the connective tissues, and that is your bone, joints, and all of those connective tissues that are trying to keep us grounded. We're having a hard time staying grounded to the earth, Mother Earth. And, I understand why it's a tough time to want to stay grounded here. The reality here can be tough. So our connective tissues are kind of struggling. Our inflammation is high, and that's based on stress. I mean, and if you read my blogs, you will understand that the stress raises inflammation and therefore creates dis-ease. The other thing is fungus is high, and I think that's because in North America in particular, we're having our summer months, and so you get into warm spaces that are wet, or there's been some summer rain, and then the heat, and fungus just loves that environment. So antifungal is good. Antifungal oils are good, and I'm going to give you a list of oils. If you would like to order an oil blend from me, click the link below and I'll make it up for you and ship it right to you, and you could use that in your diffuser, on your person. If not, it's a list of oils. You can access those yourself, of course, in your local place or through wherever you order. And then the liver is actually low functioning. It clogs up with a lot of this stress and these toxic kind of energies that are around us, and everybody has some toxic energy, I assure you right now. We're being forced to look at things, and sometimes how we express we may not always be proud of. But nonetheless, this is where we are, and if we hold it in, it just goes into the liver. So the viral is the thing that's interesting. So fungus is high, but viral is low. Don't let anybody tell you any different. These scans are correct. I scan myself. It'll tell you what you've been eating, and you know what you've been eating or drinking or doing. And so, you know, I trust the scan because I can check in with myself and I know exactly what I've been doing. So if the viral is low, you ask yourself, like, why are we getting so confused with this? Fungus is high though. Watch the mold. Sit back and relax and enjoy this 5-minute session that I'm happy to gift to you. And it's 5 minutes of biofeedback. So kick back and relax. So some of the oils that you might want to use for this week and possibly like through the end of the month are spearmint, grapefruit, cilantro, vetiver, rosemary, and white fir. And I could certainly put that together for you if you'd like for me to send it to you. But those are some that you should maybe access, put in a diffuser. Um, could be really great to even wear, on a spray or spray the house or your pillow. So there's something to access there that's tangible.